So Mark, start of a new season this Saturday at home to Oldham. How are you feeling heading into it?
I'm looking forward to it. We've had a really good pre-season. Players have been really good. A lot of new players. Trying to adjust to the way we do things, but on the whole, they've been pretty good. So we're looking forward to it. We're in good shape. Nearly everybody fit, which is, I think, what all you can hope for, really.
How do you assess the pre-season campaign that we've just had?
I assess it on obviously the fitness of the players, injuries or lack of, and just little improvements in individually, getting used to how we play. Like I say, on the whole, been pretty good. Bristol City, I thought we were really good. A real tough test against a proper championship team. So yeah, bits to do, but pleased.
You mentioned injuries. Any update on Carl Winchester and Liam Shephard?
Yeah, Winchester had a scan. He's got no structural damage. It's just an impact injury, which we're over the moon about. So he should be fit. He couldn't play on Saturday with a suspension, but he should be fit to take part next weekend as planned.
And Liam Shephard's?
Shep will come back into training next week, and we're hoping week to 10 days he'll be ready to go.
Approaching the game then on Saturday, Oldham. They're a bit of an unknown quantity this season with their change of manager, their recruitment, etc.
Similar to last year, when the owner took over, he's got a different agenda. He's an agent, and he's got his own players that he brings into the football club, and a lot of French, North African, but technically good players, and he's obviously doing that. That's his right. Got some technically good players, a lot of foreign players. But like I always say, it's about us. It's about what we do, and if we do what we do really well, then I think we have an opportunity to win a game.
Familiar face as well in Alex Iacovitti in defence. Are you pleased to see him get away from Nottingham Forest and bed himself down into a team?
Yeah, I think he came first. First loans are always tricky for the boys, and it's usually their second move that they start to really produce. And Alex did really well for us while he was here, and I remember the goal against Crewe, in the rain, he got us 3 points. But no, he's gone there and been a lot of mainstay of their team now, so good luck to him.
How's Matty Stevens settled into things this week?
Yeah, he's hit the ground running. He's integrated really well with the players. He is everything we thought he was going to be. He's a constant menace to the opposition defence, and looking forward to seeing him play. Yeah.
How important is the first game of the season in your eyes? Is it just the chance to get the first 3 points on the board?
I don't read too much into the first game, because you get a lot of freak results. You get a lot of big score lines because people are still finding their feet, new signings, still bedding in, different variables like that. So it's always lovely to win the first game, and everyone can then get carried away. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. If you lose, it's doom and gloom. Sack the manager, we're going to get relegated, all of that. So it's important, whatever it is, we keep our heads and keep focused on the end goal.
How are you approaching the season as a whole after 5 points off automatic last season? Is it about closing that gap? Is it about making that bridge?
I think we might not need those 5 points this year, or we might need 10. So I think every season's different. So it's so important that you take every game and every week on its own merit and just work towards that week's target, which is a game at the end of the week. Focus on that, try and get 3 points, move on to the next one, and see you end up. Look, it would be lovely for us to be up around the top of it again, but you have to look at the quality and the level of opposition that we're going to face this year. The teams that have come down, the teams that have come up, are going to provide real stiff opposition, both financially and the size of the clubs. You look at Bradford, Scunthorpe, Plymouth, Walsall, there's just 4. Salford, 5, massive. So I think this year there's probably more teams that will think they have a really realistic opportunity to fight at the top. I look at it and think there's 16 or 17 teams this year that will all probably think they've got a shout at getting in the playoffs. Whereas last year I think there was probably 10. So it could be a more open league. I don't think there's a Lincoln in it this year.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens.
But you're pleased with your squad, where you're at, and you know in your head what you're going to do on Saturday.
Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. We've had a meeting with the players this morning, told them the team. We're now going to go and work on it and try and make sure we're prepared as best we can be for Saturday.